Hey guys, hey, welcome back to the Calibre Wings live stream. And it's been a while since myself, Noel, has gone online to talk to you guys. And tonight, being it's March and we're in 2022. And I felt that, of course, for those who were following recently, then this live stream basically is quite important for me to address those issues because initially I had wanted to, do a live stream when I actually had product to share with you guys, right? So that's going to be later on in the show. But the first thing we got to address and put out of the way is the barrage of incidents that have happened on the Calibre Wings Facebook in the past, 48 hours maybe. So I would like to, address that first, and after that, I will look at any comments and address those comments accordingly. But first and foremost, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in to the live stream. I really appreciate your time to be with us, be with me, and I am going to have to address these important issues right off the top. So please do hear me. I mean, let me know if I'm sounding okay. All right, I think I'm good. Okay, so please, I need to make sure that I'm coming across clearly. The camera is working, the sound is working, because what I'm going to say is very important, and I'll only be saying it once. And once this live stream is done, we are done in terms of this particular, call it what you may, fiasco saga episode, but it'll be done. All right, I'll be focusing on making my models, and then hopefully you guys can get to see exactly what these models will be like. I will get to that in the second segment, as well as other details surrounding Calibre Wings. But again, like I said, the crux of the matter is to address the issue at hand. And I'd like to start off by saying that supporting facts does not equal supporting war. Let me say that again. Supporting facts and truth does not equal supporting war. And by the way, do you guys know that you're actually collecting skill models of birds of war? You're actually collecting skill models of machines of war? Has it ever occurred to any of you guys that what you're collecting is a replica of what was used to kill people? Let me say that again. These fighter aircrafts, bombers, what's their primary purpose? It's not like you're sitting in a merry-go-round ride in the amusement park, are they? You don't get into the F-16 and then start going round and round the merry-go-round. No, these are weapons of destruction. Bear that in mind. The reason why we collect these skill models, however, is not because we support war, do we? Right? Does it mean that by collecting these skill models, or rather by me making these skill models, I'm a war advocate? Now, I do not have to answer to anyone about my personal life, but I'm answerable to you for the quality of the models that I make and that you buy. And my personal opinions on geopolitical matters on my personal opinion, and they are shared on my personal platform. Now, isn't the West advocating freedom of speech? And again, I'm not even supporting any war, as I mentioned in my earlier statement. I only support facts and truth. Now, get that into your head. Supporting facts and truth does not equal supporting war. So I have my personal platform where I express my views. aka freedom of speech. And these views were never published on the Calibre Wings official Facebook page. Now, if that's the case, how did all these things come about? Well, someone asked me a question on my platform on YouTube, and you can go check it out. There's nothing to hide. youtube.com/Noel Lee 89. That's one word, NOELLEE 89. Go check it out. You will find videos of me sharing my views. And if there's any video that says I am supporting the war, please show it to me. Now, this person who asked me the question happens to be a member of the MH3 forum. He asked me a question which I didn't know he was a member of the forum, but even if I did, I would have answered in the same way. Okay, so he asked me a question and I answered him. And then he went on to rumor monger his interpretation of my answer and my views on the forum and started a barrage of attacks on me personally. And that's how it started. This is ground zero, guys. Let me share the screen with you to show exactly what I mean. All right, I'm not kidding around. All right, so Dusty Denim, if I'm getting the name correct, he says, Noel, do you agree with this fool? Do you support Russia and Putin? And if you are on the wrong side, if you do, you're on the wrong side of history of dead women and children, and it's not a good look. To which I have responded to him, as you can see over there. I said, Rusty, when I share what I think are logical facts, must it automatically mean I support Putin? So this is the problem, I told him. The world must have a side. This is the problem, guys. The world must have a side. You are either, if you're not with me, you must be against me. Why is that so? I mentioned I'm not supporting any side. I'm helping to share factual truths. All right? So there you have it. That's ground zero as to what actually started the. In fact, it's kind of ironic, maybe, that we're talking about a war, and in itself, it has started a war between Calibre Wings and these collectors who are messing around. All right, let me go on further to explain. All right, so again, let me just share the screen again, and you will see that this is indeed one thread. I'm not cutting and pasting from anything else to fabricate something. You can see it's even on my YouTube page. You can go check out the video, and you can go. Hold on, Daniel. I'll get to your comment later. I said I will talk about this first, and I'll address comments later. All right, I'll get to you, Daniel. All right, you won't be let off the hook. So this is a full answer, which you can go find on my YouTube page. Is there? It's not been taken down. It's not been deleted. It's not been edited. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide, guys. If you think that I have something to hide, then you are seriously mistaken. All right, I have nothing to hide. So next, I'd like to go on to share with you how this Rusty Denim has started the spark that ignited the whole damn thing. And in particular, Mr. Skunky here, which I'm not too sure what his real name is, because you guys hide behind internet handles, right? I don't know who is Skunky, but apparently Skunky is not a big fan. All right. So, but again, it's fine. It's fine for people to express freedom of speech, isn't it? This is a forum and it's a freedom of speech. But then again, wait a minute, every forum has rules, isn't it? You can't just keep on, you can't just go into a forum and say whatever the hell you like. There are rules. People get censored, people get posts deleted. because there are rules. There is no such thing as freedom of speech, guys. You may have your version of freedom of speech, and I have mine, maybe. But don't ever try to force your version onto me. But getting back to Skunky, all right, he's not a big fan. So look at the comments that Skunky has posted in a forum that's supposed to be discussing skill models. It's not about discussing idiots like me, right? But look at that. Boycott the idiot Lee and his Calibre Wings. Do not enrich the sleazy little asshole by 1 more cent. That's Skunky's opinion. Do not buy this. Fuck the Putin loving Noel Lee and his crappy commie brand. Look at the hit. Skunky goes on to say that, please, people, consider taking that money. Don't buy Calibre Wings. Consider taking that money, 150 US maybe, and send it to Ukraine instead. And he promises you'll get far more lasting satisfaction from doing that than just gazing at the crappy die-cast. Look at that. But of course, that's his opinion. All right? And then he cordially invites myself and company, which, by the way, just myself and my assistant, to lick clean the center of his bum. But that's all right? Because these are freedom of speech, isn't it? This is obviously very acceptable on a forum that discusses skill models, isn't it? You tell me. All right. Next on, we have people that chimed in. All right. And again, the forum is just a few of these handful of people. It's just a few. But I have to, you might say, oh no, just forget about these guys, right? They're haters. Haters will be haters. But I have to do my part because these guys, they don't know who is Noel Lee. They have no idea that a Singaporean Chinese guy would stand up to this kind of bullcrap. And I will highlight them to the ends of the earth. Look at that. Definitely don't follow him on Twitter. Take that, Noel. Yeah, take that, and you call me piece of shit. Right? Let's not have myself block, give you full screen there. All right. I wish Calibre Wings would just disappear. Overrated product and a circus of BS. Glad I only bought one model, says Sean507. What a piece of work this clown is. And Kev Tanker also went all the way to go and disliked all my YouTube videos, which, by the way, it helps. Every bit helps. Because whether you like it or dislike it, it helps the algorithm to pick up that somebody actually reacted to the video. Okay? So that's a model hanger tree over there. All right. And of course, we're not done yet. Okay. We have people that would chime in by saying that after reading all the I think it's motherfucker, isn't it? I never repent any moment of not buying any of his models. My goodness. You not buying my models is like, you're like in hindsight, right? Oh, in hindsight, oh, you're glad he's glad he didn't buy my models because I'm a motherfucker, man. Extremely overpriced, and I support Putin, which, by the way, I've never said it. Look back at the statements. Supporting facts and truth does not equal supporting war. Get that into your thick skull. All right. And then Skunky, of course, have to keep the fire burning. All right, good man, Mario. I never bought any of the Supreme dick hits. Overpriced, overhyped crap either. So which means that all you guys who are buying my stuff, if you were to believe what Skunky said is true, then it is overpriced, it's overhyped, and it's crap piece of shit. You guys are buying crap piece of shit. So if you guys are not buying crap piece of shit, that means this guy is spreading fake news. Or rather, he has a serious problem identifying what is good and what is not good. But of course, we don't care too much about Skunky because these are all in a little forum, right? This model hanger tree is a forum where you need to sign in to actually see these things. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So the problem only came when we have people like Daniel, yourself. I'll get to you in just a bit. Let me just finish another one here, which just another one here from Crazy George. All right, you can read it over there, right? At least the a-hole, whatever. Okay, but these are fine, all right. But you look at that, Mr. Lee will pay dearly for siding with a mass murdering monster. Wow, harsh words, huh? Very harsh words. Well, of course, these are all opinions. Okay, I shouldn't react to them because they are opinions. But again, should I not react to them, especially when they are obviously talking? I mean, first of all, the moderator should step in. I have no idea where the moderators are on this forum, unless, of course, you are telling me that this forum actually advocates such behavior. I don't know. All right. So let me carry on. Oh, there's still more. All right. Yeah, I prepared myself, right? And then, like I said, things. This I think this post from Uzair was one of the turning points because Skunky and all, they're obviously not customers of Calibre Wings, so I couldn't care less about their opinions, whether they buy, don't buy. It doesn't matter because they're not customers. All right. But Uzair was on a live stream with me, although he didn't have his camera on. I'm not sure why, right? But he didn't show his face. And we had a conversation, all right? And let me tell you, let me just be truthful here. When I have such thing called the sixth sense, all right? So when I first encountered Uzair's comments, I already felt there's some kind of animosity towards myself, Calibre Wings. But after the live stream, we spoke, and he sort of like, changed his tune a little bit. But what I hate most is people who you think they're your friends, you think they're on your side, but no, they're actually there backstabbing you. I mean, if we were already on talking terms, he could straight out tell me this in my face, right? This is the problem with humanity or with people. If you don't dare to tell what you have written to somebody else's face, that means there's a problem right there. There's a problem. All right. So look at what he's wrote, right? I could forgive. Okay, I came across as unhinged. There should be some issues with my cognitive and honesty departments. Not even close to professional behavior. Well, I try my best to be very professional, but I also do every day my best to be me. And being me is more important than being professional because you get the whole package. You're not getting a model and you don't know what the hell is going on. You're getting the full package. You want to get me get the full package. You're not going to get me in a professional way. Although I do my best to be professional. Look at my past streams. Look at the way I handle customers' inquiries. Aside those who are troublemakers. And even with the troublemakers, I've always kept it civil. Even when I single them out, it's always been civil without name calling. So I'll get to that later when people are telling me that I'm a hypocrite and all these things. They have no idea. All right, you guys have no idea. So he goes on to say that, Noel and Calibre, you are done. Okay, but fine. I mean, if he thinks that I'm done, then it's fine. But you see, this is where it turns because this guy, Uzair, is supposed to be, not too bad. He's liking the brand. He's liking the person behind the brand. He's conversing, having a rapport. And then suddenly he goes to say all these things. But why? Again, why? Because Rusty Denham posted that I support Putin, that I am a cold-blooded killer. Now, would Uzair take back what he has written, and would all these people take back what they have written if they knew that all this was a misunderstanding, that all this was on the part of Rusty Denham's misinterpretation of my answer to him, which was crystal clear, black and white. If you need any more clarity, go back to the front where I showed you the answer and you can check it out. Which line had I mentioned that I'm supporting the war? I'm supporting Russia. I'm supporting Putin. To hell with Ukrainians. Where have I said that? Again, supporting the truth and facts does not equal supporting war. Let's see if I can move on here. All right. So I prepared this statement to help me out. So I'll just read it out to you. Okay. So after sharing with you what I just shared, right, the post on MH3, it should serve as no surprise that I took umbrage for these attacks, and I acted accordingly. All right. And bearing in mind, the last time I spoke out critically about this forum, the MH3, I was reprimanded. I think either it was Christian, Oakley, or someone else told me that this is wrong, Noel. You should not criticize the forum. It's not all baddies. It's a good forum. Okay, so I apologized and I edited what I meant to say. But today, I am not holding back. And I'm saying to you now that the Model Hanger Forum is a toxic environment by these handful of members who are not controlled by the moderators. All right. So if you guys have a problem with me criticizing the Model Hanger Forum, then go ahead and clean up your shit. All right, so Daniel, I'm getting to you now because this is exactly what transpired. All right, so I've no idea where Daniel yourself suddenly got enraged with Noel Lee. Was it from the Model Hanger forums or what? I don't know. I have no idea. Right? You see what you wrote. Lying is one of the biggest hates. I have absolutely despised people. Anyone who lies. You could lie about what you're having for breakfast, but lying is lying. Wow. Okay. I'll get to that in just a bit. All right. Lying about parting ways with Calibre. Fuck me. That's outrageous. Why is it outrageous? Didn't you guys say that you want me to leave these behind? Don't bicker with the stupid customers and just concentrate on the model? So wouldn't it be great if I am no longer in the front scene, that I have left Calibre? Wouldn't that appease everyone? It was a move to appease these idiots that I'm talking about. But apparently you took offense to it. You thought that I'm lying to you. Fucking outrageous, you say. All right? I even told you on Messenger that I'm no longer part of Calibre because I had to make sure that I played a part. I can't say it and then on the back, oh, hey, Daniel. Nah, it's fine. I'm still around. All right? I have to play the part so that you will not contact me anymore for discounted models, Daniel. I'll get to that in just a little bit, Daniel. All right? So you love Calibre as a model maker. Do you know that Calibre is me? All right? Daniel, Calibre is me. You're looking at him right in the face right now. Calibre is not some guy sitting in the office doing stuff. Calibre is me. Without me, there is no Calibre. So when you say that you like Calibre doing models, that means you like me doing models. Do you know that? Right? And then finally, where it all gets pear-shaped is, hey, dude, no, I'm beginning to question whether you are the kind of dude I want to know, especially after seeing your post towards Russia and Ukraine. Right? Daniel? After seeing my post towards Russia, what did I post? What did I post? Tell me, what did I post? I posted factual events. I posted people like Brian Berlatic explaining to numbskulls like you what actually happened, that the war, so-called war, or the conflict in Ukraine took precedence 8 years ago. It didn't happen yesterday. It didn't happen 2 weeks ago. It happened 8 years ago. There was already a conflict. Know your history. Know your history. All right? I'll get to all your comments in just a little bit. All right? I'll answer every single one of them. So that's where it gets, a bit pear-shaped, because Daniel here is obviously having some, is questioning. All right? But that's okay. But then again, Daniel, my friend, again, it's one thing to be critical of the models, and you guys said it yourself, right? We're here to discuss models. Even people are friends and families telling me, hey, Noel, you are one dumb ass because you can't take criticism. Is this criticism? Right? Is this criticism? No, this is not criticism. This is an insult. Right? Look at that. Glad to be of service. Proper melt you are. What is the meaning of melt? Let me give you guys the full screen. Melt is a complete fucking idiot. And James Foster goes on to add, Calibre Wings. Melt is like a posh way of saying a fanny. And what's a fanny? A fanny is a pussy, isn't it? All right. So Daniel and Foster calls me a fucking idiot and a pussy. And you are accusing me of name calling. Show me where I've name called. All right. So please, again, don't fuck around with a Singaporean. All right. Don't fuck around. And I'm not done yet. Okay, I'm not done yet. All right. So I'll just read this to you guys. All right. All right. So sure. Okay. You can call what you have just called, calling me a fucking idiot, calling me a pussy. Of course, that is freedom of speech. But there, like I said, there was also rules in the forums. I've mentioned this already. All right. Okay. And then I'm getting to the point whereby today I'm also purging the handful of customers like Daniel, right, who were friends with me on Facebook, right? And I never actually felt easy with customers adding me personally on Facebook, for there was already a line of communication. There was already a line of communication on the Calibre Wings Facebook page. So why do you have to hook me up on Facebook personally? Because I've already mentioned that Facebook Calibre Wings is me. I'm the only one handling all the messages and all the posts on Facebook. Is only me. And I'll tell you why. Guys. I'll tell you why that Daniel has added me on Facebook. Because after that, he was asking me, hey, no, I need this, I need that, get me a discount, which I did. I obliged. Right, Daniel? And you got a discount on the models, and then you had it on your shelves for a little bit, and then you sold it away, which is fine. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you sold it for 300 pounds a piece, right? You're smart enough to make money off the model. Kudos to you. But there's no need to get into all these crazy insults. All right? And I'm not done yet. Obviously, I'm not done yet. Because Daniel would have carried on to mention, after I brought him out to task, right, calling me a bellend. And then he further explained, he's not calling Calibre Wings a bellend. Oh no, he's just calling me a bellend, right? For those who don't know what a balance is the scrotum or the sac of the genitals, all right? But which is fine, right? If I'm a balance, so be it. Okay, but look at Daniel. Look at his behavior, and you are telling me that I'm the one who is unprofessional. Okay, you guys are actually telling me that I'm the one who's unprofessional. No, let me tell you this: Calibre Wings is my house, and in my house, I do what I have to do in my house. Even if I shit in my house, that's my prerogative. All right, and I'm not done yet. So, and then we have more people to come to add to the frame. All right, Sea Blind, Jobo Cop, the Monster, again, James Foster. You can read it for yourself. All right, I don't have to read every single one for you. You can pause the screen and read it for yourself. But the thing is that what I can't stand is that people are calling me a hypocrite, and yet they are the hypocrites themselves, because the Monster 5.0 will never buy a Calibre Wings model after this. But these were all people who were initially supportive of the brand. Check it out. All right. Hold on. I think I missed it. Let me get to the page first, and I will show it to you. Let me find the page. Oh, I made a mistake. It's actually Rob that is giving the comments, not Monster. Okay, let me just skip back. Right. So as I was talking about the word hypocrite, again, so here you go, right? James Foster saying that I publicly shame them and call them out on social media platforms. Of course I have to. That's the whole idea of social media platforms. If you call me, I have to call you out for calling me. But it's not the high school childishness that you are probably thinking in your limited capacity. All right. I'm not like, oh, you called me a balance, I'm going to call you a prick or whatever. No, I'm trying to show people what you have just called me by posting online what you have just called me, what you've just written. All right. So James Foster thinks that he knows it all, saying that, I'm a damn hypocrite. I'm destroying my own brand. How am I destroying my own brand? I'm protecting my own brand. I have to step in and protect my brand and not let these outside haters start converging in to destroy the brand. Because you are saying that you're not going to buy Calibre Wings anymore. You are saying that I'm a Putin supporter to all your friends, and you have friends saying, "Oh, hey, no, don't forget that for every one member that speaks, you're going to have 10 members behind watching," and I'll get to that later. All right. So the reason why I have to shame you is because if I let this carry on, it is going to be detrimental to my brand. Do you not understand it? All the friends, family, they are saying, Noel, you can't, it's wrong. You have to be professional. You have to, another person posted he has managed PR for companies, billions of dollars, unicorn. I appreciate that. I'm not a $1 billion company. I'm a boutique designer. This is a boutique little setup that makes models that I like, and hopefully you like it too. And we'll get to that in just a little bit as to why being a small boutique guy, that's why it caused all the delays. All right. But let me bring you back. All right. You're calling me a damn hypocrite, but I'm not even sure you realize the meaning of the word, because I'm losing my train of thought here. So I will get to that in just a bit. All right. So we'll get to Wen Yu Chang now, right? Wen Yu Chang. All right, you're so eager to diss your loyal customers. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay, I gotta put this on. Okay. I'm so eager to diss my loyal customers. Wait a minute. Do you even know what you're talking about? Who is the loyal customer? The loyal customers that is calling me names, insulting me, those loyal customers you're talking about? And then you go on to say that, stop hiding behind the Calibre Wings official account and show your real name. It's me. Noel Lee is my real name, and you are the one hiding behind the account. And those people in the forums, show me your real name. Oh no, then they'll say it's doxing. So again, Wen Yu Chang, Wei Chang, Wen Yu Chang, Chang Wen Yu, thinks he knows it all, right? You might find the answer funny, and you thought you're good at trolling. No, I never thought I'm good at trolling. You guys are the best. You guys are the best at trolling, not me. All right? Just remember, for every one customer voicing their opinions, there are 10 more customers watching my reactions silently. Yes, I know, which is why they have to watch my reaction, and they have to see you guys for exactly what you are. Haven't you thought that about it the other way around? For every customer who is voicing their opinions, there's 10 more watching what you're saying. Think about that. And don't tell me about some old saying about the fish stings from the head. I know about that, okay? All right? If the company official is acting like a jerk, obviously the products and customers will be... You see, this is wrong. If the company official account is acting like a jerk, obviously the products and their customer service won't be far off. But oh no, you are so far from the truth. And Mr. Sean Peel chimes in, right? Just want to show you the last part where he said many people have said enough is enough, right? Sean Peel says enough is enough, but I am also having enough is enough. I did a live stream before, enough is enough, right, Sean? So, as I was saying, so if the customers want me to be professional and keep things professionally, why are they opting to contact me privately to ask for discounts, right? And being the nice person that I am, instead of what they're saying now, which I'll show you just a bit, right? They say that I'm a very, very hateful person, and I'm actually the devil himself. Those are the words. Those are not my words. All right? Because I am a nice person, I couldn't bring myself to decline their friends' invitation, right? They wanted to be friend me on Facebook, personally, privately. I mean, I could ignore it, but being the nice guy that I am, I added you guys. And that's why I said today I purged all these people. It's I don't even have the words right now, okay? And these are the people I'm purging because they have shown their true colors. You were nice before, but you're nasty now. All right? But don't say that to me, all right? Don't say that I was nice and I'm nasty now. No, I'm just only reacting. I'm only reacting to what you have thrown at me. Wouldn't I be a stupid idiot, like you said? If you had thrown all these insults at me, I just say, oh, it's fine. Hey, Daniel, you want to get the next Calibre Wings model at a discount? Of course not. But you guys have shown your true colors. Nice before, nasty later. And I hate this kind of two-headed snakes. These are the real hypocrites. All right? I'll get to that word in just a little bit. All right. And like I said, it's well documented. I have the proof of the level of the written abuse they have dished out. Or on the flip side, when I get to point these people out, I get crucified. Oh, this guy is unhinged. This guy is unprofessional. This guy is crying like a baby. This guy is a drama queen. Say what you like. I will do what I have to do because this is my business. It's my show, right? So yeah, as I was saying, I was looking for this slide just now. All right. So James Foster said, I'm a bloody hypocrite, right? You are the worst of them all. You publicly name and shame people and try to draw them into an argument. No, I'm not trying to draw them into an argument. Why? Wrong, James. Wrong, James Foster. I'm not trying to draw them into an argument. I have no time for that. Okay. It's fine that you think I'm the worst of them all. Okay, but let me just show you the meaning of the word hypocrite. Hypocrite is someone who says what they believe, but behaves in a way that shows it's not sincere. Exactly what Daniel has done. He has been nice before, and now, need I say more? All right. A person who acts in contradiction to his stated beliefs. They believe that Calibre Wings is really good, but not anymore. But not me. I've always remained true. I've always remained true to my principles and my values. And my values is stating truths and facts. And I'm not afraid of any ramifications whatsoever. I'm not afraid of losing customers, especially customers like these. Oh, not in a million years. I'm not done yet. So, guys, why the double standard when they can post so freely these nasty remarks on a forum for a community to digest and be falsely guided, and yet it's different for me? When I post these things, showing them what they posted, oh man, this Noel Lee is unhinged, he's unprofessional, the worst of the lot. Why the double standards? When I post in my community page, it's because it's my community. I can post in my community just like you can post in your forums, isn't it? Is it only because it's unprofessional because Calibre Wings is a company? When it's just me, myself, one guy, and my assistant who helps me to, handle simple emails and help me to pack the orders, admin stuff. And when I'm being bombarded with such accusations, which are clearly not true, and threats are made of boycott, spreading to people not to buy, and all these things, do I keep quiet and be professional? Of course not. Maybe you will keep quiet, but not me. Again, I'm a Singaporean, Chinese. You may keep quiet, not me. In life, I have to make a stand, and I say what I truly feel, not the words of one who kneels. All right? So as I was saying earlier, I'm backing up myself with all these. C Blind is saying that Noel is a very, very hateful man. All right? We'll never buy from this man again. I advise everyone else to stay away. You see, you not buying is your prerogative. What I hate most is that you are trying to be some kind of a leader and say, I will advise everyone else to stay away, don't buy. What does it benefit you? I hate this kind of people. And I'm not done yet. And it gets worse. Oh boy, it gets worse. All right. Calibre Wings collectors page on Facebook. Anyone else want to troll him? LOL. Is this even an LOL? Oh, I'm sure he's joking, right? He can't be serious, isn't it? Andrew is just joking. Come on, Noel, you're being too uptight. He's just joking. Really? Really? I was just joking. I support Putin. I support Russia. I was just joking. Come on. We all know it's not a joke. If you think that's a joke, something wrong up here. You might be the melt that Daniel is talking about. Okay? Unbelievable behavior. And the worst part is the owner, the admin of this page does not shut down this thread, but instead shuts down my thread. I'll show you in just a little bit. All right? Look at that. This is the thread that you can go check it out. You can go visit Calibre Wings Collectors page on Facebook, and I'm sure the thread is still there. Rob, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. All right. Anyone here paying attention to the shit show going on across all Calibre Wings social media accounts? What a joke, right? And those 22 comments are not good comments. All right. It includes the one that Andrew Tran mentioned. Anybody else want to troll him? Hey guys, want to troll? You guys want to troll me? Hey, I'm here. Come troll me, right? It's a joke, right? No, it's not a joke, right? And the fact that the admin, also another hypocrite. That's a real hypocrite, right? For spreading falsehood. I'll show what I mean. All right. But before that, see, Rob used to be, now Calibre Wings, now that's what I'm talking about. A company that listens and interacts with the community. See? So Rob went from that's what I'm talking about to, shit. See? But that's not what I'm after. It's fine to have a change of opinion. All right. You were a believer before, but no, now you're not. Just like myself. I was a believer in mainstream media before, but not anymore. So it's fine. I get it that you can have a change of opinion. But, my friend, if you have been misguided to formulate this opinion, isn't that a pity? That you have wrongfully accused myself because you had listened to falsehoods? Think about that. All right? Think about that. So instead of shutting down the thread that Rob created with 22 comments, derogatory comments, and I just leave it here by posting the page's rules. Be kind and courteous. No hate speech or bullying. No promotions or spam. Respect everyone's privacy. And your post was removed by the admin. Isn't that a joke, guys? Isn't that a joke? The page that advocates no hate speech or bullying allowed. Anybody want to troll Noel Lee? You tell me. All right? And that's not all. The falsehoods just keeps going. After my post was removed, I thought there's no point for me to carry on. All right? So I opted to leave the group. See? Do you want to leave Calibre Wings Collectors? Leave group. But, oh, no. The admin will have you believe the despot drama queen Noel Lee has been removed from the group. You've seen it here, guys. I left the group. I wasn't removed. Facts and truth. Supporting facts and truths is integral. Having the facts and the truth is integral. Without facts and truths, Dwayne, Angel, Vincent, or is it Dwayne Angel Vincent? Right? I assume it's Dwayne Angel Vincent. I'm sure you can sleep well at night because you have just lied. And Daniel, are you still there, Daniel? Didn't you see that you had a thing about lying? Lying is lying, right? Lying is bad, right, Daniel? Lying is bad, isn't it? Go check out Dwayne. Are you still here, Daniel? Go check out Dwayne. Unless, of course, I just made that up. It's all fabrication from me. I actually got removed from the group, but I'm, making some Photoshop to say that I left the group. If that's how you think, then I can't. For the love of God, change your mind because it's already stuck like a balloon. And I'm not done yet. Mr. Singh. I'm not going to bother pronouncing your first name. I'll just say Khan Singh. Khan Singh has been also pretty critical of Calibre Wings, but that's fine. Like I said, it's fine. It's fine. But don't use the opportunity to flame the fire, right? If you were rudely spoken to last year, check it out. Last year, right? I lost all respect for him last year. Why only now? Why only now are you speaking out for something that happened last year? You should have damn well addressed me. Hey, Noel, what the hell was going on with that? Why were you so rude? But hey, I'm a fair guy. Find me the segment where I was rude and I'll gladly admit and apologize if needed, but I don't think I will. I think the apology will come from you. I did not delete any live stream, anything at all. It's all archived on YouTube. You can go check out. There's not too many live streams. I'm sure you know which one. I don't know because I have done a few. I can't really recall which one. But if you know which one it was, go ahead, grab a screen recording and send it to me, and we'll address it. Otherwise, don't come up and add the fuel to the fire now just because the hot topic is bashing Calibre Wings. I hate that, right? I really hate that. People, if you are listening and if you are seeing this on the rerun, all right, know why I reacted the way I did. Like I said, if I was a big corporate company, I couldn't care less. I'm making millions off of you tweets, right? Of course, I didn't mean that because I'm not making millions. I'm not done yet. Again, I'm not sure how you guys learn your English, but Nathan here thinks that he's got it, right? He's got the touchdown here. Wow, this is how a company self-destructs. Is it? Is it really how a company self-destructs, or is this how a company stands up for itself in the line of fire? Nathan says, keep it up and watch your target audience disappear with this immature show of pettiness. Right? What is petty? Look at that. The definition of petty is lesser importance, right? Minor. Now, is all those things I've just illustrated minor? If it's minor, then my bad. My bad. All right. It's indeed myself being petty. No, it's not minor. Those are very detrimental actions. And I have to take action. And I will not watch my target audience disappear. I will watch these, I will use the word, idiots disappear. These idiots are the one that is constantly causing problems and nobody can control them. But I will control you. I'm not done yet. So again, like I said, go back to show me at which point did I mention that I'm still seeing crazy comments here. Well, I actually forgot to put up the banners. Actually, I'll get to the comments later, but it's just seeing the comments is just disheartening because it means I got more purging to do. All right, it's not done yet. All right, so Rich Nels here talks about supporting Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Well, you can read it over there, right? Just ignorant and dumb. Okay. Am I being paid by Russia or the Chinese government? Oh, of course, it's all speculation. So he goes on the right-hand side of the screen. He tells Noel, do you realize that your people will see through? My people will see through my pro-Russia and pro-China propaganda. Now he's talking about propaganda. I think I better not show my face, just show the words better, right? Propaganda. Wow. That is really a heavy subject, which we can go on, but this live stream is not about this. But I'm just highlighting how people are throwing everything and even the kitchen sink to put across their misguided views. All right. Let me just take a sip of coffee. All right. And then, of course, it's petty, right? According to what's his face. All right. But no, let's cancel Calibre Wings. Let's buy Hobby Master, Corgi, Century Wings, right? I need a lesson in customer service. No. You guys need a lesson on how to behave. All right. It's fine to cancel Calibre Wings. In your opinion, in your space, Jeremy, Daniel, you can cancel Calibre Wings all you like, right? I don't give a damn. But again, this rhetoric, what gives you the right to say cancel Calibre Wings? Let's buy Corgi, Hobby Master. Which I'll get to that in just a little bit. I'm not done with Hobby Master. I'll get to that. All right. I'll get to that in just a little bit. So let me in fact, it's the next thing I'm going to say. All right. So my message to these collectors who have the imperialistic and racist tendency, at least show some form of consistency and standard. Go and ask Hobby Master, JC Wings, Panzer Camp, Dragon Models, what is their stand on the Ukraine-Russia situation? And would you start boycotting them as well? Correct? If you are making a stand on Calibre Wings, why only Calibre Wings? Why only boycott Calibre Wings? How about the rest? Have you checked the rest? What if they are actually Russian supporters, Chinese supporters? You guys have no clue, right? So please don't add stupidity to your racist and imperialistic mindset. All right? So finally, this is the end of what I have to say. It took an hour. I'm just quite surprised. All right. I will kick off the next segment, which will lead to my explanation of what's going on, by first sharing my friend Kerwin's post. Again, a friend who was before, more cordial, but now we have distanced ourselves. So he has kept his silence through the drama of last year. And indeed, the drama was when I stepped away so that there's no drama, right? But how can you guys even think, if I leave Calibre Wings, who the hell is going to make the models? Has that ever crossed the Chrome Dome? All right. So, in all seriousness, it's a lie. Okay, you call it a lie. I call it, as I explained, it is something to appease the haters, right? Based on what you have read, these people hate me. So it'd be best if I was out of the picture. And you guys can concentrate on the models itself. All right. That's why I did it. Right. I took it. If you think that it's an ego move, my goodness, I'm actually removing myself. I'm gonna be out of the picture. Think about that. I'm gonna be out of the picture, and then you guys are just gonna be talking to me without knowing it's me, and I'm not gonna have any more live streams, and there'll be no interaction anymore, just to appease the haters. And you're just gonna be seeing model comments. That's it. There's no interaction. There's no explaining what was the design considerations. Why is this like that? Why is that not like this? This is the interaction that myself, being a boutique setup, can offer to you. But you guys don't get it, of course. All right. So Kerwin says that I'm trying to gain trust in my products and services. No, I don't need to gain trust. The trust will be gained when I deliver the product. Okay. And there's no twist about it. There's no amount of explaining. There's no amount of explaining will clean up. I don't need any cleaning up. Okay. This is the cleanup. This stream is the cleanup. Anybody wants to know about what happened, watch this stream. And if this stream doesn't clean it up for you, I don't know what's going to happen, what's going to do, right? Too bad. All right. So again, the next point here is, so why didn't you carry on the separate entities? Okay, let me get to that. Let me get to that now. Okay, so I'm done with this first part of the stream. Okay, I'm done with this first part of the stream, and I'll just pause for a little bit and then address the comment before I move on to the second part of the stream. All right. So again, I started out by saying that supporting facts and truths does not equal supporting war. Okay, that's the most important thing. So comments one by one. Hi, Sandy. Thanks for joining the stream. Sandy says good evening. Eric is here. Thank you so much. All right, audio is good. That was before. Extreme Man 292. Thank you for joining. And then Daniel. All right. So how do you know? How do you know you are sharing factual truths? Okay, very good. Very good question. All right. So it means that I don't know, right? So how do you know that what you are getting from the mainstream media is factual? Daniel? And all you people out there? How do you know? If you can answer me, I'll find my answer for you. All right, Eric goes there. No idea what you're saying there. I don't understand all these. Oh my God, Daniel, are you like thick in the head or something? I just mentioned that you can have your freedom of speech. So why can't I have my freedom of speech? But now you are asking me that I can have my freedom of speech. Why can't you have yours? My goodness, my friend, you just had yours. Oh my God. Daniel. Jia Hui, thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Manu Asimil, I hope I got your name right. Thank you for your support. That's all we need. All we need is support, right? All we need is support. Martin Prater. I always try to be professional. Up next, how I, Noel Lee, impersonate Calibre Wings executive that fired Noel Lee. Come on, guys. Like I said, Calibre Wings is me alone. I have to impersonate various staff of my organization to answer various emails. Otherwise, everything is Noel. Everything is Noel. And then there'll be a great amount of pressure when every single thing that happens, they have to find Noel. And I don't have time for that. For every single thing, a small piece here, a small piece there, everybody's addressing me. Think about it, Martin. Think about what you've just said. That I am pretending to be professional and yet I impersonated. My goodness, get it into your thick skull. Who am I? Hi, welcome to the stream. Yes, my ego is large. I don't deny that. It takes an ego of my size to do Calibre Wings. Why not any of you try and do it? Ronnie Phil, make your own models. Daniel, make your own models. Kerwin, make your own models. Uzair, make your own models. You are just, when you have no argument, you point to ego. What has ego got to do with it? Can't you see what I've just proven? The attacks that was bombarded upon myself and the brand. What ego is there? If there is no ego, how could I preserve and defend the brand? What the hell are you guys talking about? All right, Sandy from the Philippines, all right. Sure. If it's unprofessional, it's unprofessional. I can't change your mind, all right? I'm sorry, I can't change. I'm not going to look professional just to appease you. Who the hell are you? Tell me. Who the hell are you? Hey, Trump, welcome to the stream. Just browsing through, I think 30 minutes late on all these comments. So Eric says, learn the history. Exactly. All right. Need I say more? I don't have to say more. Hit Bam, is that right? Hit Bam. Explain in 2 or 3 sentences. I don't know. I explain in more than 2 or 3 sentences. All right. I'm not going to get on this, right? But I'll address it because freaking Andrew Trent also brought this up. I did an 8-hour live stream because there is this individual who is purposefully trying to degrade the brand, bring harm. He purposefully took another person's photograph of a damaged box of my model to show and share on his social media I'm sorry, to share on his social media that this is what you get when you buy a Calibre Wings. It's all damaged and, you know. Now, these kind of individuals, I have to hunt down. And I invited him on a live stream so we can discuss it man to man. If he has a problem with me, let's go man to man and discuss it. And that was the point of the 8-hour live stream, because I was waiting for him to appear, which he never did. So don't think that this mad person went on an 8-hour tirade, to fight one Macross fan. No, it's not one Macross fan. It is freaking Richard Clark. He is the mogul of Macross fanatics. He is one of the reasons why we had trouble with Big West. When such individuals do damage to you, 8 hours is nothing to hunt him down. So get that into your thick skull as well. So the 80s back. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. Yes, hello, my friend. Thank you for the well wishes. Apologies, I got your message late, but I appreciate it. And you're from Peru. Oh, that's right, Jose. Thank you so much from Peru. We always understand that shipping to Peru is expensive, and I always feel for you, and will endeavor to get you the best prices possible so that the shipping would sort of not be as much. Again. All right, you guys. Okay, just gonna. All right, I got banned from social media. Yes, okay, fine. But let me tell you what I got banned for. I got banned for doing this. I got banned for sharing the truth and sharing the facts. All right. Dieter67, hello to Texas. Welcome to the stream. David has no idea what led up to this rant, but I must say I love the Calibre Wings F-16 Viper models. I'll get to that in just a little bit, David. But yeah, sorry that you had to be abruptly notified of the rant, but it is what it is. Yes, indeed, Jia Hui. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, thanks, David, for the comment there. Scroll to the start of the stream. I have explained it over there. All right. So Kerwin, hi, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. All right. I can be much better than this. No, I cannot be much better. This is as good as it gets. This is me at my best. All right. This is me at my best in tackling these situations. For too long, people don't have the guts to stand up for themselves. When I was in Hong Kong, in the elevator, and there are people smoking in the elevator, I told them, hey, you can't smoke in the elevator. And then my colleague friend, later when they disembarked from the elevator, he said, oh, are you crazy? Aren't you afraid to get beaten? Get beaten for advising the truth that there is no smoking in the elevator? You get beaten? Same thing here. If you don't stand up for yourself, nobody will. You are not in my shoes, Kerwin. My friends, my family, they give good advice. Even the haters get good advice. I got to get a PR manager. I got to go get my head checked. I'm as sane as I can possibly be. possibly be. And you don't know the extent. That's why it's easy for you guys to give the comment, which I appreciate. I appreciate the concern. All right. But if you suddenly turn your back because you think I've gone berserk, then I'm sorry. I don't think that is the wisest thing to do. Because I'm not against you. But I guess people just can't stand people like me who stand up for the truth and stand up for myself. The end game is to put an end to what has happened and transpired in the past 48 or so hours so that I don't have to deal with this anymore. Any more of such rhetoric will receive an automatic ban from my page. Yes, I am the dictator. I am in authoritarian Calibre Wing state. Take it or leave it. No, I don't want to spend the rest of my life doing this. I got plenty of other things to do. All right. But I have to get the shit cleaned up. And it takes time to clean up shit. And it's not fun. And it's messy. And people don't want to do it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Should really get some professional mental help. Massive immature ego. That's exactly what an immature ego would say, if you don't mind me. All right. That's exactly what an immature ego would say when I have presented the facts and the truth, but you, go get some help, man. You have some massive immature ego. I mean, maybe you're drunk. I don't know, right? No, I'm not mixing up products and politics. They are, yes, correct. They are mixing up products and politics. Okay. Because the rest of the companies don't go and flag their private views. That's why. Again, they are them. Why do I have to be them? I am me. Why can't they be me? Right? Why again, if you say why can't I be like them, then I'll say to you, why can't they be like me? That's the difference. That's the difference between their models and my models. They don't give a damn. You think they give a damn? A company like HM can easily give you the best pilots. Easy. I'll be out of business. Easy. But they don't give a damn. Only I give a damn. But no, I have to be like the rest of the companies and not give a damn. Which was almost what happened when I lied and removed myself from the company. I was about to okay, fuck this, all right? I've done so much, all right? Yes, some people appreciate it, but there's all these people making my life a hell. Fuck it. I'm not going to QC anymore. I'll be just like the rest of the companies. You will get your defects, you'll get your replacements, whatever. I don't care. I just sell my models, make my money, and that's it. But I'm not like that. I couldn't bear to do that. But of course, I'm a egoistical maniac, right? Jeremy Daniel, I'm not sure what that sign means. All right, Eric has some comments there. I'll just skim through your comments. All right, I'm not going to answer all these comments anymore because it's irrelevant. Hey, David. Um, yes, I never left, right? Like James Bond, I was watching James Bond. I think it was either damn the second one, Daniel Craig. Anyway, M was saying, "Good to have you back, James." I never left. All right. Yes, David gets it, and so does Sandy, I think. It's not anger. I'm not angry. I am okay. If you have not seen me when I'm angry, all right? The factory has seen me when I'm angry. My secondary school classmates had seen me when I'm angry. My trainees during national service has seen me when I'm angry. This is not angry. All right. Please get well, as if I'm having some kind of Kerwin, please don't. If you say that anymore, is the end of our friendship. Okay. I don't need help. If you're talking about a psychiatrist, getting my head checked, no, I don't need help. All right. And there's no internal issues. The only internal issues I will explain later after I get past all these comments. All right. There's no internal issues. There's no help. Nobody is going to help me. I can only help myself. Hey, Catherine, welcome to my stream. Wow. Glad you joined. Hope it was entertaining for you and insightful and knowledgeable. This is welcome to the realms of Calibre Wings. And subscribe. Yes, are you subscribed? No, I'm not rattled. I'm just I'm just I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Enraged. Yeah, I'm kind of enraged, but not angry, enraged because of the sheer stupidity. I'm like I said, I was posting. I'm not sure if I should laugh or cry, but the guy was the smart Alex said, "Oh, I will be the one laughing, and me, I'll be the one crying. So he'll be laughing, I'll be crying." No, I'm not sure if I should laugh or cry because of these stupid people that I have to deal with. Ridiculous. Austin Newman. And looking forward to updates. Yes, I'll get to that in just a little bit. Let me just get through these comments, and I will be right into the next section of our live stream. All right, thanks for that, Drava. So, Kerwin, again, when I sit down one day in the future and look back at things happen in these couple of years, I'll be damn glad I did it. This is the time to do it. There's no better time. I would look back and I will kick myself for not fucking these fuckers on live stream. Maybe I will learn some hard truths and regret some of the actions. Maybe. But I hardly doubt it. All right. There's no hard truth. The truth is I have stood up for what I believed in, and I've put all these people in their place. I've made an example of these people so that it's an example for the rest to follow. How could I learn hard truths and regret? How would I regret? How would I regret defending myself? How would I regret that? Defending myself and regret? Okay. The dark path. I'm not sure what dark path you're talking about, man. This is the I'm in the light. All right. I'm not talking about your politics, but I don't care about really. Okay, all right. Raina. All right, Raina. Um, well, greetings, right? Greetings to you in Germany. Thank you for joining the stream and thank you for appreciating the products. It is not yet of the quality that I desire for Calibre Wings, and I'm working on it. And I'll get to that in just a little bit. Let me just get past these comments and I'll get to the next part. All right. fresh out of fresh out of care and words for tonight on this better. You do you. Yes, I will do me. All right, I'll do me. Okay, Matt, we'll get to that in just a little bit. Yes, Stephen, Quantum of Solace. Yes, thank you so much for that. All right. Yes, Sandesh. Well, Sandesh sent me a personal message, and these are the things that I mean. If he can see me now in this rage and still provide words of sense and sensibility, these are the people I appreciate. Not the people like Daniel that only is sense and sensible when all is calm. And when there's falsehoods going on and then I act up, he flips. Right? Sandesh knows exactly what I'm talking about. And although, yes, it could be handled in another way, but that way is not Noel's way. This is Noel's way. And this is by no means, this is by no, I mean, come on, this is me to you, 30 of you, right? And maybe whoever else watches this on the replay. This is me to you explaining what has happened with facts and truths, backed up with black and white. All right. Thank you, Sandesh. Yes, I will get to the diecast talks in just a little bit. I think I've reached the end of the comments. Okay, good. So finally here, please, some of these people shoot some shit comments to you. Only wait for an explosion. Yeah, so going forward, I will just ban all these people. Right? I've banned a handful, and I'll continue banning. And then there'll be the flip side. Oh, he's afraid. He's afraid of our comments. He's banning us. He's censoring us. He's afraid of us speaking our mind. Come on, I like you just mentioned, Rainer. These people shoot some shit. So why am I wasting my time? As you guys have already said, why am I wasting my time with this stream? Because things have happened before I could ban people. And those things happen. I took care of those things. I'm explaining to you how I've taken care of it, why it happened, how it happened. And now I will start banning people. All right. All right, Tony, thank you so much for joining the stream. Let me quickly get to the second part of the so I started with this, right? Supporting facts and truth does not equal supporting war. Please make that very clear. All right. And I talked about the degree of unhinged hate at the MH3 forum that goes unmoderated. All right. Fair weather customers who turn on you, right? And where does this rage come from? From them? Daniel, Foster, Uzair. Where does the rage come from? What have I done? Right? They were nice to you today, nasty tomorrow. And this hateful and personal attacks rhetoric must be stopped. And I'm stopping it. Not your hobby masters, not your whatever. Only Calibre Wings dares to do this. And remember, the customer is not always right. If the customers are right in a certain way, yes, I will listen. If you are nice, I'll be nice. If you are nasty, oh, I'll still be nice. Oh, that's customer service, right? No, not in my book. It might be applicable to Singapore Airlines, American Airlines, or whatever, your big corporations, Apple, Samsung, Huawei. Oh, nice customer service. Starbucks, the customer is always right. Those people are salaried workers. All right. They have to adhere to the company's policies or else risk being fired. I am my own guy. I make my own rules. And the customer is not always right. So let me get to this term. I've already touched on this, all right, but I'll just elaborate a little bit more. Again, the reason why I mentioned this was to remove myself from the entire Facebook comments and all these things so that you would think that you're no longer talking to me, so that I can now respond cordially and I'll eat the humble pie and whatever shit that you mentioned. I'll just, yes, sir, three black fools. All right. So that was what that was why. But this ties in with 2021 when the factory just, for lack of a better word, fucked me over, and there was no opportunity for me to launch this phase of my strategy. Had there been products coming out, I would have been busy and I would have did the thing where I'm just, yes, sir, three bags fools. All right. But there was no product. And there was no product. And you guys are asking. And a part of being like the other companies is not answering your questions, isn't it? Didn't you experience a lack of correspondence and answers to your comments? Because that was me being the so-called, like you said, the guy that you want me to be. But because there was no models out, and now, in the turn of this year, I'm going to get the models out. That's why I had to re-emerge and state there's no point, because there's no point for me to exercise this. Again, like I said, I couldn't bear. I couldn't bear to exercise this, because by exercising that means I'm not going to QC. I don't care. I just make my money. That's it. All right. So this explains this. So stop talking about it. If you want to talk about it, come back to this stream and get the explanation. All right. Now comes the Calibre Wings registration issues. Again, there was a lot of speculation and talk from the community and collectors, which of course they have no idea what they're talking about. Okay. So what happened is in 2020 year end, around there. All right. Either that or the start of 2021, I was advised by another company that, hey, do you know that Calibre Wings is already registered in China by a Beijing company? Obviously, I was shocked, because myself being a small company, I wouldn't think of registering. Again, you guys can talk about, oh, you are stupid, you have registered your company, all these things. Okay, fine. Okay, yes, right? I'm not perfect. And because I never knew that anybody would be interested to steal the rights of Calibre Wings. But of course, I'm going to stop you right here, because the Macross followers, oh, there you go. How does it feel for people to steal your stuff? You are stealing Macross Zero. Totally different subjects. Please don't lump it together. Totally different subjects. All right? I did not steal Macross Zero in its entirety. And now Macross Zero belongs to me. What this person did was he stole Calibre Wings, and now Calibre Wings in China belongs to him. Do you see the difference? So don't start that bullshit, okay, about rights. Getting back. So obviously I was surprised that somebody had registered in Beijing. And the reason why I made the post that we can no longer be called Calibre Wings is because there is that chance that this person can get the authorities, come to my warehouse and said all these things, Calibre Wings, belongs to him. He has the right because he owns the label. He can say that all these are counterfeits. I'm going to seize all these goods. Isn't that serious? But I cannot have an idea who that person was. And when I messaged the person sometime later, because initially what I did was I went to the trademark registration to explain my case. I said, hey, this is actually my brand. I gave documents, proofs that I've started this since 2015. But after some deliberation, they got back to me and said, nope, sorry, this belongs to him. And I guess those are the rules of trademarking. Too bad, right? Too bad for me. So that's the reason why we had to change name. But obviously, me being me, I was adamant that why would I have to give up the name that I've built and change it to something else just because somebody did this move? So there was a point of time where it was being considered whether, change name or not change name. And I tried to mention, I'll change it to Calibre Scale Models. But even that, they say no. It's too close to Calibre Wings because you're doing scale aircraft models. He's doing scale aircraft models. He's called Calibre Wings. You can't be called Calibre Scale Models. But anyway, I finally sort of knew who it was, and then I sent a message to this person and said, "Oh, do you know about this thing?" And the guy immediately replied, "Oh, actually, I know the guy in Beijing. We could work out a deal." There'll be no deal. The only deal is that he transfers the ownership to me, and that's it. He was trying to ask for some money. And even if I had gone the legal route, it would have cost me about 70,000 RMB, maybe 30 to 40,000 RMB, but maybe 70,000 to fight the case, and I might not win. Why would I be stupid enough to use this money to fight a case for something that belongs to me, obviously, and I might not win? So that is the story of the Calibre Wings registrations issues. It's not whatever that you guys have speculated. It's not me coming back from the dead trying to boycott the brand from. No. Okay. All right. Let me get to comments before let's see. So there's no really any comments. That's good. Yes, it is. It's the Back to the Future. All right. Okay, so that's good. No comments, so I can carry on to talk about the next one, which is the factory incompetence. So I never like to blame other people, because if the factory is incompetent, that means I'm incompetent for choosing the factory, right? But really, is that fair? Is that really fair? So the story of the factory is as follows. We were using a factory that was doing JC Wings stuff in, I would say, 2017 or 18, I think. And what they did was simply just the Black Bunny and the first wave of the fences. Although I had given them the whole range of F-14 models to do, right up till maybe Black Aces, Ghost Riders, B-Devils. But they never did it. They never did it because why? I don't know. They were too busy doing Gemini jets, Herpa, whatever, right? But they're not doing Calibre Wings. So there comes a time where I gotta say, I can't keep waiting, right? You guys are waiting for the models. So I moved to a factory in 2019, before COVID, right? And that factory was at first very zealous about doing our stuff. And we also embarked on the S2 tracker with them, the U2, the B58. We gave them all these projects to do. But every time as I come to check on the progress, there was nothing. They weren't drawing the B58. They weren't drawing the U2. And they were taking ages to make the S2 that they claim. Oh, they were saying that, they were even having the cheek to tell me, oh, you had what? You made a tooling of the fencer for 2 years? Oh, what? You made the F16 for 3 years? Oh, we'll make the S2 for you in 6 months. We have gone a year and more. And I just got the S2 tooling back to a new factory to have it done properly. And then this factory, they didn't have the values or the mindset or the vision of Calibre. They were just churning out models as if it's like a hobby master, right? Mass production, just that explains why in 2021, wrong, 2020, after COVID, there were so many F14s, right? Because all they did was F14. They didn't want to touch my fencer, although I had given them the PO to do it, the Ukrainian digital camo, the Soviet camouflage. So between the two, the Soviet camouflage was easier, and they did that first, and they left the Ukrainian digital on the shelf. Up to today, it's not done. And then people in the forums are saying, oh, look at JC Wings digital camo. It's bullshit what Calibre Wings said that is difficult. Not me. The factory said it. So, of course, why should I be telling you all these things? It's my business, right? You just want to see the final product. Who cares what goes on? But because I choose the route to interact with you guys. Do you want me to interact with you guys, or you want me to just keep quiet? Make a choice. The same goes for the elevator. We had presented the elevator in Wonder Festival, October 2020. The factory this is another factory, by the way. They're saying that we'll get it out by January. I said, let's push for December. December came, January came, Chinese New Year of 2021 came and left. June, another Wonder Festival in Shanghai came. The elevator that we showed off in the previous Wonder Festival, we couldn't possibly bring it there again and show just a prototype, right? And now we're in 2022, after Chinese New Year. So October has gone by, that marks 1 year from the elevator's anniversary of the prototype, and it's no product. And now we're in 2022 in March. And what can I do? Take a gun to his head? Incompetence. And why incompetence? Because I want to deliver a superior product. They had given me the test shot, and the elevator is shaking on the way down. Should I no. Fix it. So factory incompetence is the reason why there was no Calibre Wings models for most part of last year. I mean, come on, after having waited 3 years for the F-16 and it came out December of 2020 or January 2021, and then we have passed January 2022, 1 year later, and there's no F-16. But by right, there should be, because I already planned for Primo, Mid Killer, the RAF, RSF, supposed to be for NDP of last year. They didn't do it. Why? Because I requested for the tooling to be fixed again, because the first wave of F-16s is not perfect, right? I requested for them to fix it. And they have been fixing it and fixing it and fixing it. So I'll get to the F-16 in just a little bit. So Calibre Wings going forward, all right? I will keep on giving updates to you guys, but it's not just going to be just all talk. I'm going to have product to show. But please bear with me as I start with a new factory. Because every new factory requires the time for them to learn how to make my models. There is a learning phase. So I'll be working on this after this live stream. I'll be working on putting out the checkmates. After the checkmates, we'll look at the F-16. And then when this new factory finishes adjusting my S2 tooling, be sure that I'll be putting full effort to get the first wave of S2 out. It's been long overdue. All right. So now let's touch a little bit on the last segment of this stream where I discuss about these projects. So the F-14 tooling has been around since day one. And as much as I tried to reinvent it with the magnetic parts, the flaps, but again, even this drawing was not done properly by the previous factory. They had only haphazardly made this illusion and the 3D print, but in actual production sense, it cannot be done. Not with the method they have chosen to employ. It would have been hell. There would have been many defectives. We had to go back to the drawing board, which means money, to draw, redraw, money to tool. And look at last year. No products. Where's the money coming from? Where am I going to get the money to do what I had wanted to do when I had the money? It's all been burnt. Going past the year, going past the months, paying overheads. Right? So don't talk to me about the antheral of the wings. There is no money to revise the F-14 tooling until I make some money. And there won't be any money if all these boycotts and all these idiots are saying don't buy Calibre Wings and all these things. All right. On the Su-24 tooling, again, it's a case of factories against factories. So this factory took over the Su-24 tooling, and because it's not their tooling, they had some issues with injecting or using it. And then they were blaming the old factory for causing some difficulties. So when I now move this new now I move the Su-24 to another new factory, because this one that claims that the Ukrainian digital camo is too difficult and not doing it, I got to find another factory, right? So I moved to another factory. And this factory is saying that this factory has caused the tooling to be, a little bit rough. The parts injected out are not good. We're wasting material. So there are problems that needs money and time to solve. And hence, the wave, I lost count now, maybe 4, of the red, white, and blue and the Iranian is not yet done, because they were supposed, again, when they took over, they said, I'll get it to you in November last year, 2021. That's why we announced it. Why else would we announce it? Again, look back at the situation. We need cash flow. We need sales. We're not delaying all these things for fun. But apparently, as reality sets in, the new factory that had problems with the tooling and having to have this learning phase has now missed their delivery date from November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Maybe June, right? Maybe June will get wave 4. And then once they're done with wave 4, I will be sure to get them to make the digital camo. And that's so much for the SU24 tooling, all right? As for the SU17 fitter, I had so much hopes. I invested so much effort. I invested so much effort to make it as accurate as possible. Of course, it's not perfect. I didn't say it's perfect. To make it as accurate as possible, as intricate as possible. Wrong. As accurate, but with it being accurate, it turns out to be intricate. And when things get intricate, the factory again has problems. So this fitter tooling started when I was still with the factory that produced for JC Wings. And it's their responsibility to make the tooling to my satisfactory, isn't it? We had the wax prototype that was output. So the final product should look at least like the prototype, right? It shouldn't have like bird edges or dents or whatever imperfections because of poor workmanship on the tooling, right? Or should I just, for the sake of money, let's just, the collector's just going to complain a little bit. Just in 1 year, out the other. I don't care. No, I care. It has to be to my satisfaction at least. Again, I got all the points to them before COVID. And when they finally got back to work after COVID and they showed me the sample, it's not done. All my points were ignored. So how many times have we got to do this, right? I give you the points, you come back, you maybe fix a few, and thinking that I'm senile, I will just look at it, okay, good, you've done it. No, I can see that you have not done it. And we'll go back again. And then you come back again, and again, you have not done it. How many times am I going to be stupid like that? So, the final resolution is Calibre Wings will not produce the fitter. It will be produced by JC Wings. So wait for that. All right. But I've invested so much effort to make it the way it is. I was so looking forward to it. It was so detailed, swing wing, so many schemes. Another guy was saying, I'll make a fortune with a fitter. No fortune here. Because why? I stuck to my rules. I stuck to my principles. I stuck to my guns. Do you want me to stick to my guns, or you want me to just cave to any outside interference? Oh, sorry. Let's support Ukraine, okay? Oh, fuck that. All right, on the S2 tooling, again, as I've already mentioned, it was supposed to be done within 6 months of 2020 when we first started it and we shared even test shots, right? But again, a test shot doesn't mean the end game. There were so many imperfections. The S2 was sitting on its backside. There was too much metal. And then there you go. You have, again, I'm not going to bring it up, but you know who you are, Uzair. You were commenting, right? When I posted the pictures. Oh, look at that. Calibre Wings. So much plastic. Oh, disgusting. You don't know the first damn thing. Sorry. Look closer at that picture I've sent. Look how much metal there is and has always been. Even with the S2, as you claim, with so much plastic, it's freaking heavy. So don't judge before it's served. All right? So the S2 has been finally taken back from the incompetent factory, and we're finally, again, putting out more money because the new guy is not going to do it for free, right? So more money in to make the tooling. And I'm, like I said, I will not be all talk. The next time I see you guys, I'll show you the S2. The next time I see you guys, I'll show you the checkmates. And from there, we'll talk about the future stuff. U2. We were supposed to do the U2. Again, I was promised by the previous factory. No problem, we'll do it. Every time I went there, they were still drawing the same thing. I saw no, but why? Because the guy was drawing something else. Of course he was drawing something else. So much so that now I've actually no real desire to make the U2 because, again, we need to survive. We're not a charity. Making a U2 now does not give Calibre Wings the prospective income to carry on future plans. So U2 has to be shelved until such a time where I can revive the project. I've made promises to you guys. I had plans on how to make the U2. Getting the ship correct. Getting all the antenna farms done. Have to be later because I can't keep on doing projects that's not going to have the income. All right, so that is for the U2. B58 project is not dead because now, after finding a new 3D modeler, finally, how else did we draw the MiG-31? It is not easy to find people to draw 3D models nowadays, at least not at a reasonable price. So the MiG-31 turned out to be pretty satisfying to my standards, and I will be giving this 3D modeler the Hustler project to commence, I would say, in April. And I'll keep you guys updated. All right. If with any luck, again, the B58 is not easy. It's going to be drawn completely from scratch. There is no model that is remotely close to copy from scratch. And I will fulfill my promise. All right. I will not even talk about, so don't talk to me about this and that and all these things. Do what I have promised first. We'll get to that if there's time. All right. So we've come to the MiG-31 tooling and the crowdfunding. Now, with all these rhetoric of Russia, it's not too wise making a Russian jet now, isn't it? Isn't it? So I'm not going to be tooling a MiG-31. Again, there's a half of money there. All right. I will not be tooling it until I get the orders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as I said, I've asked you guys what are the liveries you would like to see for the first two. I think Kazakhstan and maybe something else is the front runners. We'll still check it out. We'll still confirm it. So work with me, right? If you want the MiG-31, Tell me what livery you want it to be, because it's actually not that difficult. Gray, some markings. The difficult part is financing it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finally get the votes. I'll look at it. I'll come up with the two schemes. I will create at least just one painted prototype to show you exactly what the MiG-31 will be when it is in die-cast, including the magnetic options, including what parts can be removed and changed, and how it will look when it's colored. And I will use this prototype with the price. And let me just first let you know that the MiG-31 will be significantly limited in quantity and increased in retail price. And I will show you why when I show you the prototype. So what we'll do is we'll need you guys to pay us upfront for the order that you want. And then once we gather the orders, we will commence the tooling. And once we commence the tooling, we will deliver the product. And of course, you might say, how can I trust you? Because you have done all these toolings for 2 years, 3 years, but this, like I said, is a different animal. All right. If you want proof, you can go ahead to check out my other business, Ramen Toy. Google it. RAMENTOY, Ramen Toy. Look what I've done with getting the pre-orders on a figure prototype in May of last year and delivering it around December of last year. So that's my proof for you guys that with the right partners, things can be done, and it should be done this way. It is just my misfortune to have been involved with these previous factories. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is. I've arrived at this point. And like you said, like Kerwin said, I might look back. If I look back, I will be really wondering, why did I stick with these factories and just waited there like an idiot? So that is the MiG-31 tooling crowdfunding. It will be limited, high price. Show your support if you want it. Payment, upfront payment, and I'll get it to you. So the conclusion, all right, the conclusion is, and thanks for sticking around for 2 hours. I'm going to see your comments. The conclusion is that I've explained myself, right? For those who's wondering what's going on, and even for those haters, at least you get a response from me. You can go on hating for all I care. I'll do my stuff, and my immediate priority is getting this Calibre show back on the road. All right. So we were here. Did you manage to stop the white box models? Yes, by moving factories, I would have stopped it. But whatever else that they are still having inventory of from 2020 and 2021, the F-16s and the Jolly Rogers and the Diamondbacks, they will of course they will still keep selling it because the factory is in trouble. The factory in itself is in trouble. That's why they need to rely on all these side income to make money. So that is the white boxes, right? There is no Russian. Okay. The post that I've done is available on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page. And these are posts of videos of people who have researched history and are telling us the history. You can't fake history, right? Maybe you could, but this history has been corroborated from various sources. So all I am doing is to share and advise those of you who are overzealous and jump onto the bandwagon to support Ukraine and all these things. Again, I'm not saying that I'm not supporting the innocent civilians. And I don't want to get into this discussion again because you guys don't want me to talk about this, and this is off the tangent. But all I'm saying is that you guys, unless you tell me that you know for sure, you are damn sure you know the facts. Unless you're damn sure you know the facts, don't start spreading what you are hearing, because it's not helping. All right. I've already answered this, Matt. Hopefully, you got your answer. I've also answered that. I would do my best to inspect every single model. But the previous factory doesn't like that. Because when I'm inspecting the model, I'm jamming up the line. He wants all these models to go out the factory and get his money, and that's it. He doesn't want this idiot sitting there looking at the models and finding the faults. You think I want to do this? I have to do it because I care. But I can't possibly do it all the time. If I inspect one batch of 1,000 units, I've done the math. If the products are well done, as one batch was before, the Robotech Macross F14D D type, in that production, I was looking at about 200 to 300 models a day. And that was a limited run of 500 pieces. So I concluded the inspection in about 2 days because they were pretty good. With 1,000 pieces, if they are good, at 200 to 300 a day, I could use 3 days to finish the inspection, right? When I look at it for 3 days, that means I'm not doing planning and other things for 3 days. But if I'm not getting good models, I can only look at 100 pieces a day. Because why? When I see this, I got to give it back. It's not good. Here. When I look at the next one, I got to give it back. And there's now a bottleneck of unsatisfactory models that they have to revise. Whether they forgot to print something, whether the paint is scuffed, or whether the angle is not right, or something is missing, it takes time. So if I'm only doing 100 models a day, it's 10 days to do 1,000 pieces. And I don't work 10 full days consecutively. There's the weekend. So do the math. It's not possible. As much as possible, I've inspected everything. And even if I inspect everything, it's at least maybe 80%. And I'll say, okay, the 20%, I'll let you guys do it yourself. Make sure you do it. I mean, come on, they are supposed to do it, right? They are supposed to give me good models where I just browse through and then, oh, this is right, this is good. But if I'm there picking out the faults, there lies the problem. So I hope I answer your question. Eugene, welcome to the stream. I've explained what happened to the previous factory, so I hope that you got your answer from there. I hope that's a joke, Ali. Otherwise, it's not too nice. Thank you, Raina. Thank you for I'm not someone who needs to be constantly told that I'm right. Don't get me wrong, right? But I appreciate when people see my point of view and agree that what I'm doing is not wrong. Okay. So Austin, yes. So I mean, if you understand what I'm doing, please share it with your friends and share it with the community so that more people we can only benefit from sharing and sharing facts and truths, not falsehoods, not fabrications, and not lies. I never said go share that I'm terminated from Calibre Wings. Never said that. I never said go share, all the negative stuff. This is something that I've done. Again, I've started the MiG 31 as of last year. I think it was November, and I showed the prototype. That means the drawing is done, right? But doing the drawing is just half the work. But at least it shows that from zero to the prototype, it's done versus before. So yeah, I mean, I hope this is the only way to do it. I'm not going to shell out the money to tool and hope to sell, given the current situation. Jia Hui, so for those on mainland, you can get your orders from H How. H How Toy would probably do the pre-orders. And yeah, you can do that. Definitely. If not, yeah, I'm sure you can do by H How. I'll probably meet you in H How come end of April, which is my plan to go to Shanghai. Not sure what that means. Yes, no business owner would want to mix politics because we've all seen the ramifications. People boycotting and all this because they're crazy people in this world. People are now spilling, or rather, throwing their Russian vodka into the sink, burning it, and shooting videos and putting on TikTok. These are crazy people, right? So yeah, we don't shoot ourselves in the foot, but I had never discussed this openly on the official page. No, I'm not stupid, even though I look stupid. But what is wrong with me sharing facts and truths on my own personal platform? All right. No, there will be releases. Okay, let me I explain. I'm going to get them released once I can get a new factory to start on the checkmates first, and then a batch of F-16s, and then an S2, and then we'll get it going from the new factory, right? It's the factory that I'm working with now that's producing my action figures on Ramen Toy. Go check it out. Ramen Toy. Google it. All right. Look at my live stream that I've done on Ramen Toy. Look at the comments they were given. The good quality. Of course, there's gonna be some haters again that says the quality sucks, but look at the majority who have complimented on the good quality, timely delivery, and all these things. Don't take my word for it. Go check it out for yourself. Thank you so much. I mean, we are already an old dog. We've been around for more than 6 years, and the progress is by no means satisfactory to my vision. All right, there's so much I was planning to do, but with all these things bogging me down, I can't move. I'm chained my hands are tight. Not to mention with the new, I'm sidetracking, but not to mention with the Chinese policy on foreigners that you can't actually stay in China anymore without a valid reason, and that also caused turmoil in my work. I got to pack up my computer. I got to leave, vacate my place. It's all on my personal social media. Go check it out. Right, youtube.com/Noel Lee 89, or just search for Noel Lee on YouTube. You'll find it. Go look at those videos if you're interested and understand what I've gone through. Right? Of course, I'm not giving excuses, but I'm giving reasons for why there have been inactivity, there's been delays, because I can't be on top of things when I don't have my workstation. All right. So I finally settled down in China, and I'm getting back into the swing of things. So Arthur, see, the RoCaf thing is not going to be our own product. It's an OEM project from somebody else in China. So we're just doing that as part of that particular person. But again, with that tooling fiasco, the factory not making the adjustments, and we have a new tail for the, anyway. Jumbo, well, thanks for joining. Follow some of your videos on your channel. Good stuff. Thank you so much for the reviews. It's always appreciated. And like I said, I'm not yet satisfied with the level of quality that I envision for my models. There's a reason why it's called Calibre, right? And it pains me when the model is not up to speed, and the factory is pressurizing me to put it out. I can tell you very simply, the Joy Rogers weathered version was changed to special color because they screwed up the color. I wanted a weathered version. I've given them a sample of what a weathered version looks like, and they sprayed like some kind of a yellow onto the Joy Roger. I had to accept those models as if a hostage situation, because if I don't take it, they're going to sell it themselves, and they were not going to redo it. That's why there's no weathered version. I even wanted to paint every single one myself. I bought an airbrush, got a compressor. I was, buying some paints. I want to do it myself, but hell, it's going to be too difficult because it was already pet printed. Whatever I tried to spray over is going to cover the pet printed details. It's going to smoke out the canopy. I can't repair it. So after doing a few pieces, I gave up, because the more I do, the more I'm going to destroy every single model. So there you go. Special version, special coloring, out the door. Not happy at all. No, Johnny, I'm not going to be, sorry, I'm not going to be entertaining this for the time being. All right, guys, so we've reached to the end of my stream. I've said my piece. You guys can watch it on the rerun. You guys can share it with whoever who has not been able to watch it live. And I hope that I will be able to, restart and get this thing going. There will still be haters, of course, and I'll be banning all of them. I only appreciate sincere customers, and I'll always be at your service. And that's the way I run my business. If there's nothing else, no other comments, then I'll bid you guys farewell. Again, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. See you guys soon.